Hi, hola a todos. I am the second Sánchez of this program after, which I find wonderful that a Chinese guy is called Sánchez. That's wonderful. So thanks to Professor Boehner, because he also mentioned us in a previous panel about new business models. So you have a hint about what I'm going to say. But I'm presenting this project, eldiario.es. If you look at us, our front page, nothing strange. We have an agreement with The Guardian, translating their international news in Spanish, but beyond that, normal front page, right? Well, let me tell you the story about us. We started 4 years ago, 4 years and a half, so this is us 4 years ago. Almost 5 years ago already. And we were in a tiny flat, designing the product and building a community. We were 2 people designing the product and the community, 2 journalists, more or less. We had, especially the editor-in-chief, Ignacio Escolar, a very well-known community of, as a journalist for political information. We started working, filling the gap for a lack of credibility and representation of a lot of people in Spain regarding information, political information. So we were 2 at the beginning, then we were 10 people the first day that we went online, and we were, on our own. We had no big investors, no political favors, not even a loan from the bank, no business angels, no venture capitalists, no money. Some friends, family, put in some savings on it. 2017, here we are. We are now more than 70 people, almost 100, considering the local associated newsroom that we have around Spain, 70 people in the central newsroom in Madrid. We became a major reference for political, social, human rights issues, cultural, technology. Political issues are cross-cutting around all our content, and we have impact. We managed to have a huge impact. We are now going over the 7 million unique users per month barrier. We are very proud of our figures because we made 3 records in a row the past 3 months. So we made it. I mean, we got a lot of impact in political debate in Spain. We don't do Kardashians or cats. I like cats, right? But it's just we don't do content about that, but we use that kind of techniques, that kind of lessons that we can learn from internet language to inform in a better way about political issues. So here we are, 7th in the rank of ComScore last month. If you look around us, you will see big media groups, people with a lot of money or initial money. We are not. We don't have an investment to regain. It is just what we have, we spend it. And actually, we are the second most read pure digital in Spain after El Confidencial, which is just above us. And we are profitable. We are sustainable. We also made this work economically. We've been gaining money. This is probably little numbers for a lot of big groups in the room, but for us, it is quite okay. If our budget is 3 million, 4 million next year, euros per year, these numbers of profit are very well considering we have been hiring people, raising salaries from the bottom up, and making investment for improving our product. So we made it also in the green numbers. So how we get the money? How is our business model? We have advertisement. We have, but I share with you, with all the panelists actually, the concern about the future of advertisement. So from the very beginning, 4 years ago, we planned to do something different. And I want you to meet a couple of persons in this video. They are Juan and Patricia. They are 2 of our socios.
Era un mes de septiembre y
You
me
can
acuerdo
call
que
it
estaba en la oficina
members,
aquella mañana haciendo algo
friends.
que no era laboral, pero allí
They
estaba
are
en aquel
paying
momento y
60 euros every year to support eldiario.es. They are paying money for protect our independence. They are paying money to prevent our media is captured, as other media are captured in a lot of countries, as you just said, and I talked about in the previous session. So they're paying to be our partners in crime in a social mission, which is journalism. They are talking about why they are our members. But the important thing here is we have already 20,000 socios. They don't pay, again, they don't pay to read the news. They pay to the news to be revealed, to be independent, to be spread. So we don't have paywall. You don't build a wall between you and your friends. This is not Trump related. So we are building a community. We are engaging with the reader. We are understanding the reader. We're trying to give the politically concerned people in Spain, the progressive new generation in Spain, something to talk about and a media that can be related with. So they pay this amount, 60 euros a month, 60 euros a year, which is no money, actually. They can put a little bit more if they want to guarantee our independence. This is our curve of evolution in members. They are already 35% of our incomes, even when we had a huge bump up in audience. So even when the audience is so high in so little time, still the rate of growth of membership is even growing faster. We don't get the money and run. We are building a community. It is not a subscription. They don't pay for a product. They are paying for a project to exist. So it is not client provider relationship. It is more than that. So we do things as a feedback. We don't get the money and just run with it. So we send them some magazines 3-4 times a year. We publish our economic figures, how much the CEO, Ignacio Escolar, and editor-in-chief is earning, how much the person, the regular editor in the newsroom are earning, etc., etc. And they don't see ads while surfing eldiario.es. That is not only a key for business, it's also a key for editorial content. We can do things not only because of the clicks, not only because of the audience, not only because of traffic. We can do this little Telegram group. How many of you use Telegram here? Whoa. Okay, you can sign up if you read Spanish. And we have 15,000 people there. Obviously, when I send a link in that Telegram group, I'm not receiving a lot of traffic as a feedback, right? But I'm building and nurturing a community there that at some point can become a member of El Diario. Or we can investigate during a year the death of some migrants in the southern border of Spain. Yeah, it is not going to be the most read article, but it is going to be very taken into consideration when people are thinking about what journalism eldiario.es is doing. So what changed? I mean, I tried this same model with other colleagues in a previous project, this membership model. What changed? Well, we took technology seriously. We are doing a lot of different things in order to understand our audience, nurture our community, and ultimately fundraising in that community. We are trying to implement sophistication, not only call to action, because journalists we tend to think that our job is so important that, yeah, money will come. It is not like that, otherwise big NGOs wouldn't invest any dollar in marketing and fundraising. So we are building our next step. We prepared during this year a CRM for membership-based or community-based projects, independent projects. We received some funds from the Google DNI first round, we were highlighted as the most interesting project of the first round, and we are developing a tool that helps us to sophisticate this membership model. And the good news is this model, this software is ready to share. So if some of you want to use that tool, we can talk later. And as a final sentence, don't build that wall, build the community. Gracias.